Why should I have my slaves taken off me? I'm a responsible slave owner. I am trained in how to use my slaves safely. Just
Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl Faye. I'm back, but clearly, I'm back with another reaction video. And in today's episode, I'm here with a part 2 of Gun Control by Jefferies. And I'm excited. I can't wait to see what this part 2 holds. So I'm hoping that you're going to take this journey with me all the way to the end. And as per usual, I'll be giving my comments at the end. So I hope to see you there. And if this is the kind of content you are interested in, look no further because you're right in the right place. So go ahead right now and smash on that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already, and be part of this beautiful family. So without further ado, let's get into it. And you know the drill. Remember to stick until the end. So let's get in. I loved part 1, so I'm curious to see part 2.
Second reason, and this is the big one. I'm foreign.
I'm
And that's
fun.
pissing the fuck out of you right now. And your brain is on a loop and you can't fucking turn it off. And it's just going around in a circle and you're just going, if you don't like it, go home. If you don't like it, go home. And my answer to that is no. Came here legally, I pay my taxes, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. Your First Amendment means that I can say the Second Amendment sucks dicks. And unless you're an American Indian, you're a fucking immigrant as well, so fuck off.
Wow.
People get so precious about it. Like, I understand that to Americans your constitution is very important. I respect it, but please understand that every country has one as well. It's no more special than any other constitution. We have one in Australia. I don't know what it says. I've never seen it. If there's a problem,
Wow.
we'll check it, but everything's going fine. And don't get me wrong.
Let me know. I'm sorry. Let me just pause a little. Do you know your constitution? Because to be honest, I know we do have a constitution, but I can tell you what every chapter holds. Yeah, I read that in history in high school we had to go through that, but honestly speaking, I can't remember. Jeez, so embarrassing, or rather. Let me know. Do you know your constitution? Drop a comment, because I'm curious to know whether I'm alone or we are many.
I don't know what it says. I've never seen it. If there's a problem, we'll check it, but everything's going fine. And don't get me wrong, I get that the Constitution's important to you. I get it, right? I've had people come up to me in my face and scream at me in car parks as I'm leaving the theatre, going, "You cannot change the Second Amendment." And I'm like, yes, you can. It's called an amendment.
Wow.
Like, if you can't change something, it's called an amendment. See, many of you need a thesaurus more than you need a constitution. And if you don't know what a thesaurus is, get a dictionary, work your way forward.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't think your constitution is set in stone. You've changed things before. You used to have prohibition in there, right? And then people were like, hey, who likes getting fucked up? Yeah, I like getting fucked up too. Let's get that one out. Let's get that one out. You used to have this other thing in America called slavery. And then Lincoln came along and went, that's it, no more slaves. And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my slaves. And then the same bullshit arguments came out that you have with guns. Why should I have my slaves taken off me? I'm a responsible slave owner. I am trained in how to use my slaves safely. Just because that guy mistreated his slaves doesn't mean that my rights should be taken away from me.
Wow. Crazy.
I use my slaves to protect my family. I keep my slaves locked in a safe.
It is funny, but remember, it's just comedy, so don't get offended. Wow, I'm loving this. Slightly back, let's continue.
I use my slaves to protect my family. I keep my slaves locked in a safe. That's the thing. Why should I have my guns taken off me? I've done nothing wrong. Look, I agree with you. If you're a responsible gun owner and you don't fuck around with them, then you should be allowed your guns. You really should. But that's not how society works. We have to play to the 1% that are such fuckwits they ruin it for the rest of us. We have to walk as slow as our slowest person to keep society fucking moving, right? I take drugs like a fucking champion, right?
Wow, champion!
We should all be allowed to take fucking drugs, but we can't, can we? Because Sarah took drugs and she stabbed the fucking kids. Thanks, Sarah, you fucked it up for everyone, right? Everyone should be allowed to drive their car as fast as they can do it, right? But we can't because Jonathan got drunk and ran over a family. Thanks, Jonathan! Now I have to drive at 30, you fucking idiot! See, that's the thing. Why should I have my guns taken off me? I'm responsible just because that guy's crazy. Who's to say you're not crazy? That's the thing about crazy people. They don't know they're crazy. That's what makes them crazy.
Mm-hmm. Even drunk people.
The only thing you know for sure on this earth is I think, therefore I am. You know that you exist. Anything past that is open to interpretation, right? You know you exist and that's it. Right now, I think I'm in Boston talking to 1,200 people. That's what I think I'm doing. But there is a good to fair chance that I'm in a mental home standing in front of a white wall going, I hate guns, I hate guns, I hate
Wow. I'm just pausing to comment on him saying that you know for sure that you exist. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, am I the only one, or have you ever been in a situation where you are like, do human beings even exist, or we are just in a dreamland? Have you ever asked yourself that? Because me, I have, like thinking maybe we are all living a dream. Crazy. But anyway, I just had to say that because it has happened to me where I'm thinking, are we real or it's a dream? Crazy.
See, one of the better arguments is, well, if you take the guns away, then only the criminals will have guns. Not true. When they banned the guns in Australia, it worked. When they banned them in Britain, it worked. Okay. That Bushmaster gun that the kid was going to use in Sandy Hook cost like $1,000 American, and you can buy it in Walmart. It'll be delivered to your house. That's it, man. $1,000, right? That same gun in Australia on the black market costs $34,000. Now, if you have $34,000, you don't need to be a criminal. You've got $34,000. You're a great little saver. Keep going.
Wow.
So that covers the criminals, but that doesn't cover the people who want to murder your family, that are coming after you and your family. It kind of does. Like, the people who do the massacres, it covers them because, okay, the kid at Colorado who thought he was the Joker, let's say that he had some social issues. The kid at Sandy Hook was Asperger's as fuck. Right? I don't know if you know a lot about the black market, but you can't just rock up at the docks going, guns! Who wants to sell me a gun?
You have to know people who know people.
Now, I'm going to wrap this up. We won't talk about it anymore. Now, see, the one thing that I do really agree with the right to bear arms, I really agree with that the real reason it was written was so that you could form a militia to fight against a tyrannical government. In case the government became a bunch of cunts, you could all get your guns and fight back. And that's why it was written. Yeah! And that made a hell of a lot of sense.
If they try that here, I don't know, because people, I don't know, most, I don't know, let me not even go political, because I think people will be using their guns so badly on politicians and the government and all that crazy. So let me take it slightly back and yeah.
And that's where I was written. Yeah! And that made a hell of a lot of sense when it was just muskets. But you do know the government has drones, right? You get that? You're bringing guns to a drone fight. Like, if we went back to muskets, I'm all for it. Keep the Second Amendment. If we all have muskets, muskets are awesome. Every cunt should be carrying a musket with them at all times. You know what's good about the musket? It gives you a lot of time to calm down.
Wow.
Someone calls your wife fat and you're like, fuck you, buddy.
Wow.
Ah, you're not a bad guy. You're all right.
So interesting. Wow. So that was gun control part 2. It was so interesting, and I have to say, Jefferies is a genius. I really enjoyed this part 2 and also part 1. So if you haven't watched part 1, I'll attach it here so that you can also watch it, because this is a part 2, and I hope you loved it. So let me know in the comment section what is your thoughts on this gun control topic. And remember, this is just comedy. I hope you loved it. So that brings us to the end, because I don't have much to say regarding this, because when it comes to gun control, as I said in part 1, I don't know much about it apart from what I read on the media and what I see in movies, because in my country, gun control is not a thing. Like here, guns are not legalized. Like, you can't just own a gun. And yeah, basically that's it. And I loved his point where he was saying that when guns are too expensive, then criminals can't afford guns, because why are you getting a gun and you have money? But then again, unless the criminals that want to do the the big crimes, yeah, like maybe robbing a bank and stuff like that. So like going big, I think so. But the petty stuff won't happen, like going to rob a house for a TV, stuff like that. Yeah, basically that is my thoughts. So I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And once again, thank you for watching. In Swahili, we say asanteni sana. And before I go, if today is your first time here, welcome, 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 and feel right at home. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoyed this, because more is coming. And if you'd love to be notified whenever I post a video, which is every single day, consider to hit that notification bell. And by doing that, you won't miss out on any episode going forward. And last but not least, if you'd love to support this channel, you, my friends, are welcome to do so. All you need to do is check the description below, where you'll find the link to my Patreon community, as well as my PayPal address, and you can have guaranteed requests through other platforms as well. So once again, thank you for watching. Nawapenda sana. Again, Swahili for I love you so much. And until next time, take care of yourself, be safe, and for now, the girl is out. So peace out and bye.